Hi, and welcome back to Catholic Mom and Daughter. It is just me, Kate, and I have another really great book review to share with you. That's apparently been the theme this March. We've done a lot of book reviews, but no one's complaining. You can never have enough books. So today I'm going to be reviewing the Casa Bella Chronicles, the whole series by Liz Galvano. So let's go ahead and get started. So I have talked about this series a little bit before. I believe the first book and the third book specifically came up in what we've been reading videos. But I did mention a while back that I was going to do a full separate review on this series, and that's exactly what we're doing today. So firstly, a little bit about the author, Liz Galvano. She comes from an Italian-American family, and she has a deep love for writing these classical adventure stories. So on her website, she sort of states why she writes, and I'm going to read that to you. I write as a direct answer to the dilemma and common theme among popular books. No sense of right and wrong, no firm guiding moral compass, and definitely no God to keep motives pure. There is a God, and He is good. He urges us to be more than we think we are, and to live with reckless abandon for Him. Real adventure begins when you commit your life to Him and follow His lead. It's my prayer that through the stories I write, you will more clearly see who the author of life is and how we are called to follow Him. So as you can see, she is deeply passionate about writing these classic adventure stories that are based in God and having strong morals. And it is very obvious in her series that that is her intention and that's what she's doing. So the first book in the Casa Bella Chronicles is Messina. And this one takes place in Messina, Italy in 1909 after the devastating earthquakes that took place there. And it follows Lucille James. She is a young doctor who has come over from America with her father, and she volunteers to go to Messina and help the people there, help run like the ramshackle little hospital. But the other doctor there is Giovanni Castello, and he and Lucille do not get along at all. So they're fighting, they're going through this really tough time. Nobody's getting along, so Lucy really has to lean into her faith and trust in God to get her through. So this book is full of action and adventure and faith. It's got little splashes of Italian in. You'll definitely learn some Italian from reading this book. And it's just very well written historical fiction, highlighting what it was like to live at that time and highlighting these brave people who came in to try to help Messina after this absolute tragedy. So the second book is Anna Lucia, and this one follows Lucille's aunt Lucinda and then Giovanni's uncle. So Lucille and Giovanni are still players, don't worry, but it's mostly following the aunt and the uncle. And Lucinda has come over to Sicily to visit Lucille. She has had a very rough past, a very troubled past, lots of trauma there. And she's just trying to get her life back together and, heal from everything that happened. So Giovanni's uncle, he takes a sort of interest in her and he definitely wants to help her. So this book is very first and foremost a story about healing from the things that happened in the past and moving on from them. Now, don't get me wrong though, there is a full plot line in here with actual bad guys, and there are physical fights, there's spiritual fights, there's a lot of complex family relationships. This one is the longest in the series, and I will say that's for a good reason. There is a lot going on in here, but it does get a happy ending. And then book 3, The Iron Door. This one is a bona fide World War II novel. We're still following Lucille and we're still following the Castellos, but the heroines of this book are Jessica and Ashley. They are two USO women who have come over to help cheer up the troops, but they get shot down over Sicily and are rescued by the Castello family. And then eventually they ended up on this mission to bring a group of war orphans to safety behind the Iron Door. This one is just on a whole different level. So much action, such a great look into life in war-torn Italy. A great look, but also a very sad one just to see what everyone was going through. but it's truly incredible the amount of faith these people had to trust in God, to see them through, and the absolute lengths they would go to protect each other and to do the right thing. So this one, so much action. I mean, there's fighting in it. It's World War II. There's even touches of the miraculous. So this one was absolutely my favorite so far. I mean, trust me, I've loved all of them, but this one, my favorite on like a whole different level. So as I'm sure you can guess, these stories are all completely clean, and they are just a testament of beautiful faith. For age range, I would probably recommend them for maybe 15 or 16 up. There are difficult topics tackled in this series, but they're all done very well. And the characters, I do feel, are great role models for living a very faith-centered life, turning your thoughts towards God and following His role for your life. There is romance in these books, and I feel that is also a great example of how to have a God-centered relationship. So as I mentioned, I have had a great time with this series. It is definitely some of my favorite historical fiction. She also has a beautiful website that you can go visit if you want more information on the books or about her and why she writes. So I'll have that linked down below for you. And I will say all the books in the Casa Bella Chronicles have been 4 stars and up. And I will also say that I would very much like a book 4 if she's willing to write one. Liz, you're probably watching this, so please let's get a book 4 sometime soon. And then lastly, the author has very graciously set up a giveaway for all of you. So I have 2 tiers to this giveaway. I have first a free ebook of the first book, Messina, and then the grand prize is a set of all 3 of the books plus a t-shirt like what I'm wearing and a mug. So I think the camera has cut this one off a little bit, but it is the crest of the Costello family, which in full looks like this. And then we have a beautiful coffee mug. It looks like this, has a picture from the books on it, nice and tall, perfect for your beverage of choice. So just let me know down in the comments if you'd like to be entered in this giveaway. It's a great opportunity to read some great historical fiction. All right, so that is my review for the Casa Bella Chronicles right here. So again, great stories of faith, and I would definitely recommend them. Let me know down in the comments again about the giveaway, but also if you have read these books, and if you have, what did you think? So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.